Cowboy Dipper here, and I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Well, technically not a while, but for a couple days, a couple days, because I broke my phone. I dropped it and it broke. So I had to get a new screen. But today, I'm going to do my shout outs now. Full review, Kentucky Dipper, Northern Dipper 23, Young F 123 space 45, Chris Dips 1, Mud Jug 1, Outlaw, and his Live to Thrill channel. Who else? Full review, Real Dipper 24. Those are all my shout outs. If you want one, leave it in the comments below. And I also like to give Soldier Troops of the Week too. If you would like to, you can also comment that, but you gotta tell me it's a Soldier Troop of the Week, because I will do that on starting. If I do a video on Sunday, I will write down the next time I look in my comments on. I will look in the comments to see who commented it and write them down, and I will do that every Sunday. So if someone comments one, I will just write it down so I remember it and give them a shout out. And you only get whoever comments on my latest video before Sunday, if and when I make a video on Sunday. That's the only day we're getting Soldiers Troops of the Week. I'm giving them a shout out. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I feel our troops need a little shout out to know that I support them fighting for our country. So that's why I would love to do that. Whether it was in the now future or in the past. And you gotta tell me, like, what he was in. Like, if he was in the Marines, I don't know, the Vietnam War, World War I, World War II. If he's still alive and made it through it, I will give him one. But if not, if he didn't make it through it, I will still give him one to let him know that I supported what he did. So now to get on with this video, I'm doing Copenhagen mint. I finally found it. I'm going to do a review on Copenhagen mint. I'm going to do it on the pouches and on the regular. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take a dip from each of them and tell you what I think of them. So right now I'm going to do presentation. Okay, here's the presentation of them. They both are kick-ass. They get a 10. A 10. Sorry I don't have a lot left. I don't even have a dip left, but I'm still going to take it. These pouches are wet as fuck. Actually, as a matter of fact, I am going to give it a 10 for packability. Now, I'm not going to pack it because there's really nothing to pack. I'm just going to kind of lightly tap it and see how it packs from what I got left. And so it packed good, and it packed good before. And here's one thing that I loved about it, okay? But it gets a 10 in packability. It was the fullest Copenhagen I have ever had in my entire life. The fullest Copenhagen can. There was not a God's pinch taken out of it. Trust me. This could be once in a lifetime deal. I don't know if it's every can, but there was not a God's pinch taken out of this one. I don't know if I got lucky or what. But it was packed so tight to the can, I about shit when I seen there wasn't a God's pinch taken out of it. So, cheers. I'm going to put one of these in. And pinchability gets a 10 too. Now I'm going to take one of these. Okay, so packability and pinchability, I get a 10 in this one also. Because you can't pack your pouches. I am sorry. Oh yeah, I'm going to spit in the Crazy 8s. Because it's the closest thing. I'm sorry, but I just don't think it's right for you to pack your pouches. But you'd pinch. And now these. See, look at how wet that is. That is so wet you can see how wet the can is. The can inside is wet. That's how wet this is. Look at that one. You can also see it in that one too. But it's not as wet as this one though. If you can see that. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I didn't like about these. Okay? Now, this is my own opinion. You can like it or you don't have to. Because I really don't give two fucks. Keep it to yourself because I give my own opinion on shit. And that's for... And the reason I'm going to put 2 in. But the reason I give the opinion I give, is because I like to give people something to kind of consider when they buy a dip. So say I totally hate this dip. Well, that doesn't mean... I'm just giving you my opinion on what I think it is. So if you go and buy it, it may or may not be what I said it was, but then you get an idea if you want it or not. That's why I give my opinion. And you can take my opinion or not. I don't care. But here's what I think, okay? I like the can. But what they did is they stole the can on the back, except for this one. On the Copenhagen Mint, the regular ones, it looks like a fake. It looks like fake dip. A fake dip can is what it looks like because they have this shape. Theirs looks like kind of like what the back of this one looks like. Now, I don't know the date on this. It says, so by July 17th. I guess it did have a date. It's barely noticeable of 2016. And this one says, so by May 29th. But anyways, I didn't get any floaters with this dip, but the only thing I didn't like about it is how it was overpowering. I couldn't tell if it was trying to be long cut, more like it's a mint, but it was also a long cut kind of deal. And I wanted it to be toned way down to where it was, the mint wasn't overpowering the long cut, and I wanted it, because I could taste them both. They were trying to overpower each other. It was like a battle. So what I wanted out of it was a dip that had, oh, okay, I can just taste the long cut, because that's what it says it is. It says it's mint, Copenhagen mint long cut. I wanted the taste to be like Copenhagen long cut, and then I wanted it to taste like mint. I didn't want it to just be one flavor overpowering it, where it was trying to be both but overpower each other. I wanted it to be a little bit of both, almost dead kind of deal, where it's just mint, where I can just taste the mint, and then I can just taste the long cut. If they would have done that, this would be my everyday dip, but it's not. And I'm not saying it's a bad dip or it's a good dip, but it was only $5. Yeah, 5. For some reason, the mint, I think, was cheaper. The pouches version of this mint than the long cut. I don't know why. It was for something. It doesn't give me a buzz. It's weak in that department, I think. I usually get buzzes off new dips. Any new dip, if it's, usually I get a buzz. But what these look like, okay, there's those, and I'm going to hold one up. It looks like a straight can, a Copenhagen straight can, just blue. And this one has the Copenhagen long cut version going on, just blue. The pouches, the Copenhagen long cut pouches. So what would I give them overall? Because I don't get any floaters, and I never got any floaters off this dip. I would give it an 8 out of 10, just for the fact of what I said. So you guys can go and try it. It is worth trying. That's just my little opinion on it. This video might be a little late. Well, it's late on the day I was supposed to make it, but sorry I have to spit, but so much. But anyways, it does sit in the mouth good. It packs in the gums really well. Both of them do. The juices, it's really juicy. The only thing that other thing that I didn't like about it was the price. I know they're trying it out. It's nationwide now, and they're trying it out, to see, most stores like to try pricing it at a certain price to see where they want it set, so they can sell it for that price every time. But I think they could have went $3 something or $4 just for a start. I think 5 was a little, well, they did go that on the pouches, I don't know why, and then they went higher on this one, I don't know. But I wish this was, I wish right here, where my finger's gonna go across, I wish it was white. So you can make so you can have, like, if you're a person that likes to make, like, jewelry out of this, like the earrings deal, you could have went red, white. Yeah, they could have just made the right there white, so when you made this you could have had two, but red, white, and blue. So it'd be American colors. But it's not a bad dip. It's just not for me, okay? I am gonna say it is really, 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 really strong mint. One of the strongest mints I've ever had in my life. My taste buds are different than your guys's, okay? Everybody's taste buds are different. You may like it, you may not, I don't know. But anyways, Cowboy Dipper says, keep on packing lip 24/7, keep on rotting the gums, keep on spitting the black. Thumbs up the video, like the video, share the video. I am out. Remember, I gave them both an 8 out of 10, and I told you why. Oh, and one thing on the lasting ability, the pouches last longer, sorry. But they lasted a little bit longer. And that could be... I don't know why. I just thought the pouches lasted longer, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. I am officially out.